Okay, I went and got me a drink and some water just to oh, just to get ready. So welcome in everybody. Welcome in Eel. Welcome in Kyle and Jarrett. If Jarrett said he had to go, but I'm gonna turn on some music. Good old RuneScape some more. RuneScape never gets old. It's just that kind of game you just relax with, in a way. So, the freebies list. Kyle, you are on there at having one in May. I was trying to figure out if I could get Itsune's or Rygman's done, but I haven't even asked Itsune what they wanted. I know what Rygman wanted. He just wanted his character, which is fine. I can do a random doodle of him. Let me crack open this cold one here. Dr. Pepper. I woke up this morning, and a little later than I intended. It's up to you, Kyle. I would rather the idea be stream friendly for freebies. Welcome in, Finn. So as I was saying, I woke up this morning a bit later than I intended, about 9 o'clock. Got up, got me a little something, and then I went to Wendy's for breakfast. Then went to my job to shop for my camping stuff, which is just snacks. I got snacks, a chair, some drinks, the basic stuff that you need for camp. I already had a cooler. I already have my tent and everything. My mattress is all in the back. I probably should get me another air pump. I think one of the problems I had was that my air pump was not strong enough. So yeah, because I have a big bed, and the bed is like, it was designed with like electric pumps in mind that are a bit stronger than like the typical ones. So yeah, I need to go back to Walmart and get that. But since I work tomorrow, I guess I could just do it then. So how is everybody? Good? I did some Palworld just a moment ago, and I was coming up with a strategy to take down the tower that you have to fight bosses in towers. It just sounds bad when you say I'm taking down the towers, but yeah, I was doing that and found out that if you just swap your pal, you just like can take advantage of cooldowns. It's silly. Who dis? I think I'm just gonna do draw Rygman because they've been on the freebie list for a while. Ding dong. So yeah. Did all my shopping today, so now I'm pretty much ready to go. I meant to get the stuff out of the car, but I'll do that later. I'm only going to be live for about 2 hours, roughly. I still have a computer desk to build the rest of the way. Oh no, I only finished like half. I only finished like half the desk. I got hungry, and then from there I was just like, say half again. What? Oh, I see. I gotta figure out where his picture reference was. Chunky. I remember sending this to him. This is oh, whoops, hold on. It was this. Chunky. Boy, he junk. Tanuki orb. I might want to keep that up for a reference, honestly. They are very fluffy creatures. And they do have a bit of a snout. Oh, blah, blah, blah. God, dude. The wolf starts streaming and immediately starts yawning like crazy, as if he's never slept a day in his life. Yeah, Ragman's a bit chunky. In a good way. Oh. Oop. Okay. He actually told me what he wanted, and now I gotta backtrack a little bit. Uh-oh. Oh boy, something ain't right about this. swear every quote relaxing RuneScape music has the same lineup. Make his eyes freaking huge. Seriously, I made his eyes the size of baseballs. I don't know why. Hold on. We can get off this one. It would definitely help if I drew the ball first. So, his quote, cool jumping pose wearing an Embor style outfit and holding a Pokeball. I may not get a response, but I'm still just going to draw it out. Like, I may not get a response in time, but we'll see. doing the pose with my hand. This is how you grab ball. I think I need to move it over. 1 second. Well, I was gonna do some silly perspective stuff, but I don't think it's gonna work. I just realized the pack was still summoned. Oh well. Brand, welcome in! How you doing? Yeah, it's been pretty chill here. We had a little bit of rain and that cooled everything off a bit, but that just means it's gonna get humid. But anyway, yeah, I'm good. Okie dokie. Well, I hope your shift has been all right. Good. Okay, so he wants an Embor style outfit. I'm trying to think of how I can go about that. The most iconic thing about Embor is its neck fire, so I guess I can start with that. All right, how are you, Thomas? Yes. Let's see. Get a reference here. Oiba. Hey, Silver. I don't know why, but it's not. This green is not, like, very obvious. I'm drawing Reigman's freebie. He wanted his character to be jumping while wearing a Embor style outfit. Embor is one of his favorite Pokemon. How do I go about this? That maybe? Thanks, Libby. That was Latin. Wait, what? We need to stay on the lookout for any shallows. There's one right behind you. No, Sandslash, it's behind you! Come on, Chestnut, let's go! I was like, Chestnut, get it out! Get the... Noted. Just be glad we're not in the ice biome, because I had... No, wait, not the ice biome. The one with the cave, because I had an idea.
Canyon?
Yeah. Or wait, is it... I think it's the beach one.
Oh.
Oh god,
Oh.
I have to run so far. Okay. Anyway, I'm back. So you want me to voice act my mini Tomodachi Life version? I feel like his voice is inaccurate to start with. Well, it's almost like looking in a mirror. I don't know why, but I can't seem to get Reba off my mind lately. Would you prefer a large Pokemon card or a small Pokemon card? Scarf. Or, you know, Finn, what would you choose? It's almost like you guys wanted me to stream Tomodachi today. So there was a unique cutscene I'd never seen before play out between Bailey and Scarf yesterday. They were in the house together, and I think they were just trying to like gossip about Kyle for some reason. And I can't remember exactly what they were gossiping about. They're Transpiring against Kyle. I'm joking. Yes, I clipped it. Bing bong. Okay, so this is what I'm doing for his outfit. I think this should suffice. We have like the gold rings as tattered spots to simulate fire. We got the weird symbols on his belly. I'll make the top part orange and the bottom part red. All right, let's do some shading. Or sorry, line work. God, if I had to shade every freebie, it would be one art per stream, and that would just suck. One art per stream, unheard of. How would we ever get through the list? Even non-RuneScape players like Sea Shanty too. Yeah, everybody loves Sea Shanty too. Here, buddy. Boy. This song is the song is a curveball. It has a different song's instrument, a different song's percussion, but a different song entirely. What is this? Harmony 2. So it's literally Harmony, but just different. So, hang on, I'm gonna wait until he leaves, and then I'll talk about it. Well, it's something I just don't want him walking in on, you know? Or walking by the door and hearing it. It's like the other day, I probably said something over to Mike that he might have heard, but I don't know. He has very selective hearing at times. But at the same time, my voice can carry. And if the TV's not on, it's not hard to figure out what I said. He largely stays out of my business, which I appreciate. And it's like they begrudgingly, everyone in my family kind of begrudgingly accepts the fact that I stream, and that I put more priority over my streams, especially if they just plop something on my lap. I'm not gonna just drop it and run, you know? And that's partially what I would have been talking about because of something, and I hear him moving around the living room, so I probably shouldn't talk about it right now until he's gone. Because I'll be honest with you, I don't think any of my family is going to ever check my videos or my VODs. It's not like they know I'm talking about them, you know. But it's one of those things you really just, I don't know, I guess you don't do. But at the same time, if it's a grievance and I have a problem that's bothering me and I need to talk about it, I will, you know. That's like inviting my mom to my birthday stream was probably a mistake, because I was talking about a lot of stuff in my life, and you know, my mom was a big part of my life, so when I started saying things that sounded slightly like a complaint, she took it pretty seriously, and I was like, you know, this was not intended. Just as a heads up, like, I was not intending for you to be offended. Like, I am just telling you how it is. Like, I'm telling people how my life was. And if there's a problem that you disagree with, I'm sorry. Hold on. It's just simple fact of the matter. I'm gonna talk about stuff. And if something happened in my life, I'm gonna talk about it if it's on topic. See, my thing about it is like, if there's something that I'm talking about that you were part of, and, you know, like family-wise, for example, when my mom was and, you know, still is very strict about things, and, well, I didn't want to go into that because I don't know if it'll make people uncomfortable, but my mom is religious, like, very religious. And there was multiple points in my life with her that, you know, was like a turning point or whatever, where she stepped in and, well, changed things. But like, regardless, after that stream, she hit my DMs on Facebook and was feeling so sorry and guilty and like just felt sad. And I'm like, why? I was like, this is not what I intended. I literally was just telling people what happened. And if that's a problem, if like you got offended because of the way I was talking about it, you know, whatever. I mean, this is water under the bridge for me. I literally don't care. Like, and to some extent, I was just completely unaware. I, like, completely forgot that she was in chat. But it's one of those things, you know, like, the harsh reality is when something upsets somebody, they're going to talk about it. And if there's going to be, like, an outlet, it may be, you know, their online persona or their online streams or whatever. That's usually an outlet for, like, someone to vent to. Not everybody wants to hear it, but case in point, when something's bothering somebody, it's best to let it out. It helps I can relate to that religion. Right? I'm just glad my mom's not as insane as some of these people are. Like, some people in general. Like, I was listening to a story, and this gets pretty dark, so I'm not going to go into it, but there was a story where this person basically was following this group for a while, and it was under the pretense of religion, and they did some pretty fucked up shit without going into detail, and it was completely just, you know, messed up, and they ended up getting thrown in jail over it. But now that Dad has left, I'm gonna say what I was gonna say earlier. So, as I went to go get water and was preparing for stream, I told him that I'm gonna get ready for an art stream because I'm already live and I'll be about 2 hours. You know, because I was informing him, being considerate, informing him that I was going to be busy for the next 2 hours. And he's like, well, I just now remembered that so-and-so had a birthday happening today at 4. And I was like, okay. Well, I didn't know anything about it, so I'm just gonna go do my stream. And I don't know where the message got mixed up there, but he came into my room a moment ago when I BRB'd out of nowhere, and he's like, I guess get ready and we'll leave in about 5 minutes, or so if you're riding with me. And I was like, I had no idea I was leaving. Like, I'm live right now. Like, I told him, I was like, I told you I was gonna stream. I was doing art today. He just kind of shrugged and he was like, well, whatever. I guess I'll be back later. I was like, you just can't drop shit on my lap, bro. If I know in advance, I will come. Like, please. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't drop. I'm surprised he didn't pull that card on me. It was like, well, if it's art, you can just come back to it later. Brother, I'm live. Live. I have people holding watch streaks right here. And I don't want to, like, abruptly end and then bam, somebody just lost their month to a year long watch streak because of that. Yeah. Poor Pogo has been trying to keep up with his watch streak for some time, and he's got it pretty high. Like, bro, I can't even imagine. That's literally 145 days of consistent watching. Same with, like, Fight Puppies 225, which is incredible. Like, y'all have watched me almost a full year in a row. That's some serious dedication. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, part of my family's issue is an issue that I created, right? Now, hear me out. So, my way of growing up was really just, I want to be different. I don't want to do what they're doing. I want to be my own thing. It was a very independent kind of, I guess, independent kind of personality where I didn't want to, you know, jump on the bandwagon for this and that. And when my folks would recommend that I try something, I would usually just back out because I didn't make that decision. It was weird. I was weird growing up. I was a very, I guess, headstrong kind of at the time. And, yeah, being normal is boring. But what they were saying is, like, things like, yeah, you should, you know, drop Pokemon because it's for babies. You should go here, go there, go do this, go do that. And no, like, I just wanted to be my own thing. And because of that, I think that already set in motion a sort of a divide with my folks. And that divide has always been there because I'm not doing what they wanted me to do. And I'm like it or not, that sounds like control to me. There isn't there 26 letters in the alphabet? Hold on. I see. Yeah, see, my family was different, Silver. Instead of seeing my interests and accepting them, they were like seeing my interests and trying to actively change me at every point. They weren't control freaks, and they weren't, like, super serious about it, but if I didn't do anything that they wanted to do, it was not exactly shunning, but I wasn't exactly given attention. Like, you know, if I was doing something they wanted me to do, you know. At least that's the way it felt to me. That may not be particularly what they were intending, but that's the way it felt to me. And I am kind of slightly exaggerating and also slightly, you know, putting it brief. The day my mom had me throw out a bunch of shit that I was considered potentially magical and witchcraft was definitely a straw that broke the camel's back for me. I ended up throwing away so many toys, so many games. I was like 11, 12. Yeah, she literally told me, after giving me a long and hard lecture about how bad and evil all this stuff is, to go into my room and get anything that had magic in it and put them in the trash. And magic included anything from Paper Mario and its star power, Neopets toys that had like little witch, you know, like little magical elements to it. Pretty much anything that could be considered magic in the trash bag. She even had me throw away my my original OG Scanners toy because it had scrolls in it, and scrolls have runes, and scrolls are magic. And it sounds like I'm just complaining at this point, but really this did happen. Like, it's like one of those things, if she gets like offended by me talking about it in this fashion, then I don't know. Yeah, it wasn't only my mom in certain scenarios either. My brother I think my brother destroyed some of my Pokemon cards at some point. That was like years ago as well. Wow. It's just so fucked, because oh, it's all right, Kyle. Really, it's not like, I mean, at least we're having a conversation. You know, like, it may not be the lightest conversation, but regardless, we are chatting as a community. Regardless, but see, not. Where was I going? I forgot. The kind of fucked up part about all of it is, anything media like that has been complained about in the aspect of Pokemon or anything that would be considered witchcraft is entirely fictional. And that's what I've been throwing at my mom. Let's see. Yeah. That's what I started doing when I became a furry artist. I said, I'm old enough to make my own decisions now. And if I want to draw fucking dog characters, I'm going to do it. And so my passion for art reignited. Um, um, evil! So yeah, like, what I was gonna say though is like 90% of everything that my mom had me throw away that day, and all the crap that tends to get a lot of flack for being dangerous for kids or whatever, all of it is entirely fictional. But what they're looking at is the fact that, oh, it can influence the way they think. And it's like, that's where the argument with like GTA came in, is the fact that, oh, it's going to make them think they can do this in real life. I want you to take one look at that game and then look at your kid and say, how the hell are they going to get a gun? For one. Two, like, whatever. Like, that is, it's still a completely unrealistic concept. But, I don't know. What am I saying? For my next trick, yeah, it's like, there'll be a game, or a thing that's like super innocent or whatever, and then just out of nowhere, it's like, waha, look, I pulled out a devil. The devil was hiding inside these flowers that were completely inconspicuous. Oh, wow. Yeah, that. Also, yeah, like, you shouldn't be giving your kids games that are not the right age group anyway. Right? Like, it's like you can say, hey mom, or a person's mom that is religious or overreactive, insert here, not my mom, but say, hey mom, is Bugs Bunny real? No. Is Pokemon real? Wait. What is Pokemon? Or what is Bugs Bunny? He's a cartoon. Is it real? No. Am I being influenced to create acts of violence? Probably not, hopefully. And it's like, hey mom, what's Pokemon? A cartoon. Is it real? No. Am I being influenced to fucking study witchcraft? I hope not. Same thing. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, there's so much shit on the media now, it's impossible. Well, I don't want anybody getting mad, okay? But there is a lot of double standards and hypocrites going around with, like, what they deem acceptable for what a kid or whatever should see or do. And on the spectrum, Pokemon is at like the very bottom. People just want to have a problem with things in general. Yeah. Well, at least yours went somewhere useful. Mine went straight in the garbage. You know what the wild part is? The thing that started that whole lecture and resulting in me throwing away all my stuff was because I came home with a Neopets board game. And the Neopets board game just happened to have a character with a witch's hat on for whatever reason, because it was fitting the theme of the game. And I never even learned how to play that game before it went straight in the garbage. Anime. Yeah. Good grief. Freaking thumb is bothering me. What's going on in Discord? I've been getting pings. Oh, hey. Silver, you game suggested RZ. Vinny played a role in that as of one of the voice actors. Damn. Yeah. I'll be random, but is sweet iced tea popular in your area? I don't know. Hang on. My thumb is really bothering me. I got some damn, like, bumps on it or something that's, like, itching. What is this song? So I can just ignore it completely. Forest. I don't like it. Oh no, he's not my friend, but Vinny, someone I've been watching for about, well, probably over 10 years now. It's kind of shocking. Vinny Vine Sauce. He is a goofball. He's partially who inspired me to start streaming. Might be something I do. Maybe. I don't know. I was thinking, because I'm not going to be able to play Beautiful Joe this week because I have to go on vacation. But, like, I was thinking maybe I could just install Beautiful Joe on my Xbox Ally so I can practice the final boss. Because, dude, that boss is insane. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Or you could just look up a guide. You could look up a guide. You could look up a guide. Fuck. Oh man, an hour and a half on this picture. I did not expect, well, not an hour and a half, but close to it. Didn't expect to be on it for this long. Also had a little bit of interruptions. Okay, so Ragman has still not responded to me on what kind of ball. I'd assume because he's asleep. He does live overseas. Overseas. Okay, so his design is pretty straightforward, and what I'm drawing is not going to take much for coloring. Wrong. Copy. Every day I'm reminded that everybody else draws at a much higher resolution than I do. Is Rye the equivalent of an EST? In the equivalent of EST? I'm not sure. He lives in Chile. Hey Pogo, welcome in. Just notice he has a watermark in several spots. Okay. So his art style dramatically is different than mine, which is fine. But I'm just saying he's gonna look a little different because of it. Oh, dang, right. Okay, there we go. Solid colors. Give him a sport ball. I wanted to wait until he got back to me on the Pokeball. I'll still make it a Pokeball starting out, and then I'll swap it to whatever he wants later. Stop, see? It's got colors right there. Boop, beep, bop, boop. Ah! Boop. Beep. Bop. Boop. Color picker go burr. Boop. Give him a Fushigi. What the heck is that? Bop. Beep. Boop. Beep. Boop. Ah, blip. Beep. Bop. Beep. Boop. Boop. Beep. Okay, so it ends with the thing. It's that one ad that played constantly on Cartoon Network. It's just a clear ball. Okay. You know, wow, that's a concept I'm sure somebody should... Ah, they're done on the wrong layer! Copy. Cut. Undo, 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 undo. Paste. Merge. I did that on the wrong layer, so I was freaking out. I was like, ah! Oh, yeah? Okay, so now we need to import colors. Beep. Boop. Bop. Burp. Beep boop. Wrong. Boop. I thought that song was gonna go bup 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 bup. It really sounded like it was about to do that. Why am I lagging? Minimize. Okay, so who else wants a freebie tonight? I have potentially... Oh, I definitely have time for another one. Who's it gonna be? Who's it going? The foolish samurai warrior. Yeah. You're off the list, fight, because of the Aurora picture. Sanine is here, Finolgo's here. Foolish freebie requester. Wielding a magic wheel. Kyle was debating because the one he wanted originally is not stream friendly. I'm sure Fight has plenty of points, but I appreciate it. I hate getting bubbles under my skin. Fuck. Yeah. I mean, you're on the list, Finn. And so is Pogo. And Silver. Silver's also on the list. I mean, anybody really. Well, let's finish this first, see? Damn. Okay. I just received a DM from Finn. What? Back here. Oh. Okay, I gotta get her. I was thinking about how I would do that. Okay. Here's what I can do. We can have you guys roll dice, and whoever gets the highest one wins. So, those that are, let's see, Silver, are you there? Wow. Okay. Random question from the book. 337. What book have you read multiple times? I haven't. I don't read books. I guess this one counts. Random question from the book. Yeah, you're right. This one does count, I guess. Well, Kyle got the higher number. 1225. Do you believe in taking leaps of faith? Context. What kind of leap? I mean, I kind of take it. If we're gonna, let's stretch that out. More or less what that's saying is going in blind, like going in completely unaware if it's gonna work or not. I've done that for multiple things. So it's like, yeah, I've definitely taken leaps of faith in several things, like video games, Pokemon cards, Who else wants a chance to kind of where I kick your butt in front of the Walmart parking lot? It's kind of coming that kind of leap. Okay. But yeah. Alright, let me finish up his and then I'll jump on whatever Kyle wants. As long as it's stream friendly. So in that time, Kyle, you have a chance, or you know, you have time to get your idea. Okay. Wow, that ain't worth it. No, it stops at his chin. Please don't make me draw a car. Please don't make me draw a car. It's a freebie, not a commission. Like, if you were to commission that, it would be a complexity charge. And even then, I would still use a reference. I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Wee, 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 wee. Yeah, if I had to figure out what a car looked like, it could take me up in an hour just for the line art. I could also just paste an image in. God, there it is again. I don't like Forest from RuneScape. It's so boring and annoying. Welcome back. I was trying to sound like the Flying Dutchman from Shanghai. Random question for the book. $14.10. I just knocked over a cleaning supply. There we go. Have you ever self-sabotaged? How? What the fuck is a self-sabotage? I've definitely had a moment or twice or more where I'll do something and I'm like, you fucking idiot. Like, on more than one occasion, I'll do something and I'm like, yep, that went exactly how it didn't want, you know, how you didn't want it to go. Choosing the wrong layer, yeah, that's also a thing. But in more recent news, I locked myself out of the house. I guess that counts. I went to try to go to work. I said this on Elden Ring yesterday. I tried to go to work and I set my keys down and forgot to put them back in my pocket. So I I didn't have a way into my car or the house, and I was pacing around for like upwards of 45 minutes before finally getting a ride to work. No. Scarf was just redeeming that. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. What the fuck is going on with his nose? Okay. I understand that Raglan sometimes has just a straight up mustache, but it's not explicitly shown here. So I'm not sure, like, if I need to draw the mustache. He has such a good art style. It is very kind of slice of lifey anime with animals in it style. I still have his Nina and Luby picture that he drew for me that one time for donating to charity. I still have it as my lock screen on my phone. Pull it up for chat. Oh, where even is it? Oh, that was easy. There it is. I just looked in my documents folder. The girls. You did it backwards. It's okay. If they're backwards, it just means they're watching each other's back. Welcome in, Leviathan. Oh my gosh. All the animated emotes. I don't know what color his eyes are, so I'm just gonna say brown, maybe. Wrong layer. I don't know what this song is, but I've never heard it. Chompy Hunt. Fuck. Pull the layer, roll. Wrong layer. I'm locking that layer, bro. I keep fucking drawing on it. Kept fucking drawing on it. I was like, I'm done with this. Hey guys, look. It's the black ball from Cobblemon. I forgot what they called it. The Onyx ball, I think is what it was. I'm just gonna go with the red one for now until he responds. The slate ball, yeah, that's what it was. No more Ambor. I don't know. Hold on. No more Tanuki. Yeah. Fucking... Wrong layer. There we go. The fucking what was that one meme that whatever that guy's scream was when he fades out? Okay, so I have an idea. Wonder if I can do streak lines. I'm probably not gonna do good at them. Oh. No. Whatever. I'm gonna save it as this. And then if he wants more stuff, I'll do it later. Freebie. Okay, moving on. There's Ragman's freebie. Kyle. I don't know why I'm fucking energetic for some reason. Random. Oh no, my book fell on the floor. That's cute. Honk. Hey, Leviatha. Oh yeah, you're on the list too, Leviatha. Do you have a stream-friendly idea that I could quickly doodle? Nice, congrats. Shoot all the things. So yeah. I'll do this so I don't blind myself. Yeah, so now you can get Pokopia. I think you can get Pokopia, Mario Kart 8, or something else. CA. Yeah, just whoever comes up with an idea. I know Kyle's trying to come up with an idea, but either way, I'm down to draw one more picture. Game photo as poster. What? What do you mean game photo as poster? Oh. I see. Thinking. Wolf is processing. Wolf is processing. Okay. Oh, I'm not, I don't really have a program for pixel art, but I know how to do it, roughly. I have an idea for this, Kyle. I'll have him, like, standing next to a wall and, like, cropped from, like, the midsection. Whoa. Okay. Whoa, the vibrato on that was really high. It sounded like somebody just shook it. Wait, what? What wheel spin? Oh god, I missed that entirely. My bad. Wrong? Here you go. Bean. Oof. Don't forget the wheels glasses. Ow. Bruh. Kyle, you really don't have to spin for a fight if they don't want you to. You could also, well... Is it just me, or this is one of one of the best dragon faces I've drawn in a hot minute? I'm not gonna touch that with a 10-foot pole. That is, like, really good. Hold the reference back up. Oi, 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 oi. Oh. Those are some cute icons, Leviatha. I don't think I can I don't think I can do that level of quality for you. Wee woo. Okay. Wait, no, bring the reference back up. Okay, so I was gonna cut it to about right here. So I don't really have to go through all of his like the drawing of his legs. Arms crossed in suit, blepping. Okay. So, do you want both of his? Do you want both of his palms tucked, or do you want one or two out to the sides, like with his hands open? I don't know. That was uncomfortable when I did it. Tucked. Okay. Yeah. Well, I guess I'm good to go for the line work already. Scale it up. If there was ever a drawing program that would like have what's called like have a like line work cutoff thing, like if I drew through this line right here, if there was something that existed to just stop it at the point, I'm sure my art would look better in some way. So like at the point of contact for with another black line, like, because bro, like the biggest problem I have with my line work is how it just looks real messy and inconsistent. Wait. Does he need to be bigger? I thought it was pretty accurate. His arms are crossed. I'll do this. So, the original sketch was right there, so I'll push it out this far. My daily quota for can it be bigger has been achieved. I need to get that clip of I don't know why it just reminded me of it, but I need to get that clip of that little chipmunk style voice going, rub my belly, clean my belly, because it's like a dog of some kind. Yay! Fucking clean my belly. Yay! Yeah. It's a very old set. Well, no, I wouldn't say very old, like ancient, but I'm saying like it's definitely out of print for some time. Tag Team was still in Sun and Moon era. I wonder what my Charizard and Braixen promo or alt art is going for now. Well, now I gotta find out. I have both versions of this card. Yeah, the promo is 142 at the moment. Charizard Braixen itself is going for 49. The full art is going for 81. Honestly, the full art just looks better. I don't have any like any interest in Charizard, but the full art is just better. Like the artwork for the other two is fine, just a little weird. I wish they wouldn't get Braixen from the side. Yeah. Paste. That didn't work. Hold on. Copy image address. Paste. Why are you not working? That one's cool because it looks like a sketch, like a traditional art. Sorry. Finished off my picture. Oh, sorry, Dr. Pepper. Damn. Fuck. I can English. My picture is in fact not finished. Still to this day, there does not exist a Kanto Ninetales shiny card. Where is it? I'm waiting. I'll make you cry. Over what? Yeah. We still don't have one. It upsets me too because I'm actually trying to make a full binder of nothing but Vulpix and Ninetales. They gave one to Alolan Ninetales. Complete the TCG Shiny Living Dex. Impossible. Yeah, they made one for Kanto, or they made one for Alolan Vulpix and Alolan Ninetales GX, but they never made a Kanto Ninetales shiny. To this day, there's only like the Kanto Vulpix from a long time ago. What that Kanto Vulpix is going for now? Rabbit hole time. Oh, $450 for a lightly played. I don't know what condition my shiny one is in. I don't even know where my damn binder is, even, to check that out. I'm scared. I don't know what condition it's in. Oh, yeah? think I had the jumbo promo of it too. I was actively trying to play with that card in the TCG. I don't remember how good it was. Because the bad part about TCG is, like, sometimes power creep makes you forget about how good things were back then. You get desensitized to higher numbers, and the next thing you know, you realize that those cards really aren't that great now, but they were back then. Right. I have to bring up my Ninetales Break card deck. This might make you pretty happy, Leviatha. So, I have a Ninetales Break deck, and it's expanded format. Legally, you know, it's illegal to play right now in Standard, obviously, because those cards have been around since X and Y. But Ninetales Break discards cards off of it to deal damage based off the number of fire energy that's on it, or, you know, you threw away. I paired it with Pokemon Go Charizard, which doubles fire energy in play. So basically, I double the fire energy that's in play, then use Ninetales to discard it for 120 damage apiece because of how much, you know, damage it does. It's very funny, and I tried it out against my friend before we left, and in one turn, between using Welder to attach a card and draw 3, using Heat Factory to discard a fire energy and draw 3 cards, and using Greninja to discard 8 energy and draw 2 cards, I drew 8 cards in one turn. And then attacked for 240. Like, deck is kind of crazy. I did so much shit in such a short period of time. The only thing holding it back is the multiple supporters that you can't use at one time. Like, you can't use more than one supporter per turn. So, if it wasn't for that restriction, that deck would pop the fuck off. Same could be said for a lot of things in the TCG. Yeah. Like, Ninetales Break, with all the new cards that were released later on, is a force. Because at the time of its printing, 60 damage times the number of energy discarded was pretty damn high. Because, to give a perspective, Mega Pokemon at that time were barely 230. Like, 230, 240. So, Ninetales could pop off 5 energy or so, and just annihilate whatever she's looking at. So it's usually just 4 energy, and it would do the trick. Like, 240 was enough to kill Mega Pokemon. Back in the day. But, like, now, Pokemon Go Charizard was printed, which doubles all doubles all fire energy. So 3 energy is now 6. And she's doing 360 for just 3 energy. But weren't always for these dang rules. It is still, to date, the strongest Ninetales card ever printed. And it never happened again. But I will say the newest Ninetales is nothing to sneeze at. Because we have Mega Pokemon again, and this time their HP is well over 300 if they're Stage 2. And Ninetales has an attack for 1 energy that transfers all damage from one of your benched Pokemon to the active in front of you, like to the active Pokemon your opponent has in front. So basically, this Ninetales acts like a cleric. It completely heals them and moves the damage to the attacking Pokemon. Very useful. I'm planning to run it in my Mega Delphox deck. So Ninetales still kind of has a place right now. She didn't have a place in the TCG for a little while, but now she's coming back with that one. Someone was using it in a Cinderace deck because Cinderace has a free retreat. So they were retreating for free after taking a hit, moving it with Ninetales, and keeping Cinderace in the game. It was genius. The issue is Mega Delphox has a retreat cost of 2, so I'll have to run Air Balloon if I want to retreat her for free. Yada yada yada, this guy's a fucking nerd. Sorry. But like it or not, that's what we're streaming tomorrow. I'm going to be building and streaming play tests of Mega Delphox. Wow. Welcome home, Sanine. Damn, what was I using around that time? I can't remember exactly what I was using around Heart Gold and Soul Silver era of TCG. I know later, though, I ended up playing Keldeo from, like, the Black and White series. Oh. Oh man, why'd I have to hiccup? Okay. Hydrated, and shirt is off. But yes, Leviatha, I always prioritize my favorites over the meta. Always. There was only one exception to this. There for a little while, I was playing a very hilarious deck revolving around Scovillain. The Chili Pepper Pokemon. Because he had an absolutely broken ability. Or attack that everybody was overlooking. So, the dude has like 240 health as an EX. And, here, I'll stretch. Oh. So, the Scovillain had an attack that said it did 70 damage times the number of damage counters on him. Now, like, it's like big whoop. You can just wait. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Okay. Oh man, for a moment there, for some reason, I lost complete control over Paint Tool Sai. Anyway, as I was saying, where's the thingy? Where's the thingy? Where's the thingy? Whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna save. So, Scovillain had that attack, but like, Kyle Freebie. I had a thing in play where it was Frostlass. It said for every Pokemon that has a rule box, or no, yeah, something like that. Every Pokemon that has an ability, that's what it was. Put 1 damage counter on it between turns. Okay? So, I could effectively just sit there, and Scovillain had an ability called Double Type, where it became a Fire and Grass type instead of just Fire. So because of it having an ability, it was taking damage from Frostlass over time. So effectively, I would just sit there and build damage on him in one way or another. And when the time come, put on the energy, or put the energy on them required, and then just blow them up. Like, it was ridiculous. 5 damage counters was 350. So that was the only exception to me playing a deck that is not a favorite Pokemon. It was because I really wanted to just show the jank that was that deck. Outside of that, I have a Lycanroc deck. I have a Delphox deck that is still not really... It doesn't have Delphox, like Mega Delphox in it yet. Soon. I had a Evolution deck that honestly fell out of... It was good, but man, the power creep. The power creep was just too much. The EVs that I had in there could only do 280 most of the time, and that just wasn't enough. It couldn't keep up with the Mega Pokemon. So I had to drop it. It was 70 per 10 damage on it. So that means if it had 6 damage, it would have been, yeah, so 5 damage counters. Yeah, 5 damage counters on Scovillain translated to 350 damage from that attack. Like, and it did not take long for Frostlass to start building that damage on him. So I was intentionally damaging myself just to get that damage higher. That's what I need to bring to a tournament, though. Like, next time I go to a tournament, I'm just going to rebuild Scovillain and just say, well, no, wait, dude, you've got Delphox. Fucking play Delphox. I could theoretically play Scovillain and Delphox, too, because of her attack. You want to hear what? Check this out. So... Ding dong. Oh my god, she's 40 cents. Nobody cares about this card. She is 40 cents. Look at this attack. Tell me if you see something alarming about it. Look at the top 9 cards, and you may put any number of Pokemon you find there onto your bench. It bypasses the basic and everything. You can just go straight up. Straight to a Mega Evolution from that. Now the drawback is her attack kind of sucks. It barely does 200 is not a lot, but it burns and confuses. So there's actually a way to increase burn damage right now, and it increases it by 3 per ability. So what I was planning to do is put Magmortar in here, at least have 2 of them on the bench, so that the burn damage becomes 80, and if it doesn't heal between turns, that's another 80 by the time it gets back to me. So that's 360. That's really not bad. And they also have to contend with confusion, where if they fail the roll and it lands on tails, they don't damage me at all, and they take 30 damage instead. So, yeah, she can work on her own, but I'm going to have a lot of, like, big guys in the back to, like, make use of that ability. They're going to sleep on her, and I'm going to come in and sweep them. It hurts itself in confusion. Exactly. And when they hurt themselves with the confusion, it's still there. which means they will still have to. You sleep, I sleep. Yeah. So that's the magical part about confusion, is that it sticks around. Even after you successfully attack, it sticks around. Yeah. Yeah, see? So, the only issue is, and I'm running into this issue a lot in my head, is I need to have her get evolved as quickly as possible. And that's a slight issue. Spin the wheel. I will do that. One moment, please. She's in stage 2, which means she's gonna take a minute to get evolved. But there are things in play potentially that I could run to speed that process up. But it ain't gonna be perfect. I'm having the same struggle with Mega Feraligatr, which that's another deck I built. Feraligatr is one of my favorite Pokemon. Aurasonic, you are on the list as of September 15th last year. Beep. They did his Mega so dirty. Oh, Mega Feraligatr? In the card game, though, he's crazy. Aw. So... to give you an idea, get context on what Mega Feraligatr is like in the TCG, it's like, does your opponent have any single damage counter on it? Yes, they're dead. That's quite literally his attack, because it says it does 200 damage, but if they have damage on it, deal 200 more damage. So it's like, if they're already damaged, kill them. Nothing in the game can survive that. Unless it's like a Mega Evolution with a hero's cape, which is not going to be played. Bleed them, you just stabbed them 50 times. Yeah, so he's got brown eyes. Yeah, Mega Feraligatr was a fun concept. The issue is he was having energy struggle. Like, I was having a hard time getting energy on Mega Feraligatr in time. But thankfully, they just came out with a new card just called Misty. Misty's something. Search your deck for 4 energy cards, water energy cards, and attach them to one of your Pokemon. If you do this, your turn ends, but that's fine. Like, it's a sacrifice you're willing to make just to get Feraligatr ready. No, you're fine, Nora. I gotta figure out, well, I gotta go on vacation soon. So, I will not have access to internet during that time. Yes. Leviatha, I was actually using, Monkey Dory, which moves damage if he has a dark energy attached to him. And also, oh, thank you for the follow, Jaxie C. Corgi. Welcome in. Yeah, so there's ways to move damage counters with Monkey Dory. There's ways to accumulate damage with Frostlass. there was actually a deck running Mega Starmie that had a 1 energy attack that threw damage. I think it's 1 energy. Yeah, it was like a 1 energy damage attack that would throw damage to the bench. So yeah, there's a couple of ways to do it. The only issue is I don't like using 2 megas in the same deck. That's just more things to knock out. And if you don't know, knocking out a mega Pokemon in this game is 3 prizes. That's half the game. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Jaxie. Welcome back though. It's good to see you. Yeah, so like 6 prizes in the game is what it takes to win. And yeah, if someone knocks out your mega, all they have to do is do that twice and it's over. Yeah. So that's why I don't like using Mega Starmie. I'd rather just use Mega Feraligatr only. Bing bong. Okay, this outfit. I will do what I can, Kyle. With this... Is that a Highway 35? Kyle, explain. Why do you have Highway 35 on your jersey, your jumpsuit? The antithesis to 53. Highway 35 was a Hot Wheels thing. Like, Planet Hot Wheels thing. I didn't watch the... I thought Hot Wheels animations were weird. Like, the whole, like, show thing. I don't feel like that needed to exist. But the game was cool. Alright, well, I don't know what all we can really see here. But at the same time, I'm not really doing a very convincing job of making this look like a jumpsuit. Whoops. Aurasonic. I actually, put... Huh? Yeah, so... Oh, the Highway 35 track in specific... Wait. Yeah, I have it downloaded if you want me to send it to you. I was actually about to say, in my nostalgia intro, I have a clip of Planet Hot Wheels from that very thing. Because I still had it in my cloud. They really need to bring that back, dude. Like, there's no sense in them not doing that. You definitely sent me a thing before, but I also found it on my own time at some point. So it's like... Yeah, like, I still have it if you need it. But anyway, as I was saying, in my nostalgia intro, I have gameplay of Planet Hot Wheels from that launcher thing that we found in the intro, and it's just cool. I'm gonna make a new layer for this. We need to play that on stream. That would be cool. Dodo. It's supposed to say dodge, but it's cut off, so it just says Dodo. We gotta somehow get some people together for that, though. Just throw a bunch of people who have never played Planet Hot Wheels in their life into a private hosted server thing of racing. Well, see, yeah. I mean, I haven't touched it in a hot minute, so I'm really fucking rusty. But it wouldn't take long for me to get some practice. You know I'm playing that Diora too. It was just such a surprise to me when I would when I was playing Made My Life a Million Times Better. What? This made my what? So back in Hot Wheels Turbocharged, the reaction. What? I'm so lost now. The reaction to me saying Highway 35. Yeah. Yeah, that was genuinely surprising. I was like, surely that game didn't have that in there. Like, you had to have... I was thinking you might have, like, added it yourself. Or if it was, like, part of another Hot Wheels game that I didn't know about. Bro, what sucks is I don't even think Hot Wheels Turbocharged even made a reference to Highway 35. I don't think it even tried. I don't even think it did. But what I was getting at with Hot Wheels Turbocharged was the fact that both of my favorite cars to play on Planet Hot Wheels are in that game. The Maelstrom and Diora 2. So I was like, the fuck? Like, they really just kind of double whammed me, and that's why I ended up buying that game. It just sucks. Turbocharged just sucks. Like, it has that unfortunate case of every car is different. And when you do that, you cause things to have a tier list. And then when you have a tier list, you either drive that car or you fucking lose. I hate that, dude. Yeah, when you make cars different, there's a meta. And then when there's a meta, you play it or don't. And it's fucking... Man, I even made a custom design and everything for my Maelstrom. I'm gonna... One moment. Damn it! I don't have it installed. Fuck it, Weeball. I hope this doesn't kill my bitrate for the stream. I want to show you guys my design that I made for my Maelstrom. Up. Up. Okay. Alright. I won't do that. Nope, I got it. I'm just not gonna do it. I'll have to find it. Yo, this upload ain't shit. Where the fuck? Okay, no. Screenshots. Oh god. Where would it be in the screenshots? Hey yo. Fun gang. I barely fit everybody on that screen. Where is my Hot Wheels screenshots? It could be really high up. Hold on. Oh. Well, here was my Lego 2K Drive. That's my off-road vehicle. There's my off-road vehicle in 2K Drive. Here's my streetcar that was way too heavy. And so I made a smaller version. Well, now we're just doing a fucking gallery look. Whatever. Fuck it. Where's my damn... Surely I put... Why is my microphone picking up when I'm not saying anything? Oh? There it is. Kinda? Yeah. Look here. It's the Z-Mobile. And since that screenshot doesn't have it from the front or from the back, this is what the back looked like. Black. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, let's move on. I gotta do stuff in real life, so I gotta get this finished. That car screams you for some reason. Can't quite put my finger on why. Yeah. Yeah. I felt like it was a little odd, though. Like, I probably shouldn't have made it black and gold. Because, like, black and gold is just the aesthetic of, you know, me. But, like, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have made it so... What's the word? Narcissistic, I guess? I don't know. The word where you are putting your face on everything. Damn, I've talked so much. So how's that, Kyle? Are we good? Or do I need to add anything else? Oh yeah, that Hot Wheels game has a truckload of customization. No pun intended. The Z-Mobile. There it is. Kinda? Yeah. Here. Here. Kinda? Yeah. Here. That was pretty well timed. Just, there it is. Okay. Well, if it's good for you, it's good for me. Alright. Let's see if we might have somebody online that we can raid. Oh. Well, I don't want to raid into that because I'll get spoiled. Perfect. We're gonna raid Rands. It's been so long since we've raided Rands because he was moving. Sorry, I was biting my lip. I had some crap on it or whatever. You know how, like, you get buildup on your lips and you just, yeah, nip it off? That was what that was. Alright, guys. I'll catch you tomorrow after work. I'm going to be playing Pokemon TCG Live to build the Delphox list that I wanted to build. And we're going to do a few matches and all that stuff. You're welcome, Leviathan. Thank you for being here. And I hope to see you tomorrow in case you want to watch Pokemon cards. Unfortunately, this time, though, I don't have any cards to open. I already opened them last week. So, yeah, probably around 4 or 5, depending. Yeah. So around 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be live tomorrow. And we'll be doing, you know, the Pokemon TCG and building the Mega Delphox list. So, until then, you guys get some food, get rest, and, you know, have a great night, great day. There. All right. Bye for now. This has been real fun, like with all the chatting. This has been good. Bye.